Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming my 33-week pregnancy update. Hello, the babies will be like right here before you know it, but I wanted to go ahead and say hi if you're new to my channel. My name's Paige. I'm a Navy wife. We're living in Okinawa, Japan. I have a 2-year-old toddler little boy, and we are expecting twin boys. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. I do want to start this video off actually by saying thank you so much. I had a goal of meeting 700 subscribers by the end of August, and the day I'm filming this right now, it is August 29th, and I hit 800 this morning. So I'm just blown away by the support. Thank you so much to every single one of you who has subscribed, and to every single one of you who watches my videos. I appreciate it so much, but I will stop blabbering now and let's get on to the pregnancy update. So this week the babies are the size of pineapples. Like I've said before, I'm not surprised by any of this. They're ginormous. I don't have my next growth scan with my twin OB until September 5th. So I will be seeing my twin OB then, and I'll get a growth scan. So whatever week I am at that point, I think that's like next week. So not my 34 week, but by my 35 week update, I should have like how much they weighed and everything in that video. But something I can tell you, because I have my no stress test twice a week, is that baby B has flipped. Now, if you remember a few weeks ago, baby A on this side actually flipped. I know I'm saying A and B because like whoever's closest to my cervix is A, but we've been calling it left side A and the right side B, which is normally correct. But A had flipped not too long ago, and he flipped right back down. But baby B at my last NST, which was Monday, 2 days ago, he was head up, all the way head up, like head in my ribs. So hopefully he flips back down. I know that my doctor said, since we are attempting a VBAC, that if I have baby A who is head down, that they can deliver baby B breech. So there is that opportunity, but I'm hoping that they both flip and just make it easy on everybody. Speaking of the NSTs, baby A was lazy that first week, but they both hit their marks super fast this time. But once again, baby B was kicking off the monitors, moving, turning, flipping, to the point where I have to like lay on my side so that he's like up in the air and he can't really move around that much. And then we get his heart rate, and then I can eventually go back onto my back. It's very, very comfortable. My total weight gain right now is at 36 pounds. I weigh 171. You know, even when you're pregnant, if you're not that weight, because I'm not gonna like say a certain weight is good, but I was 135, you know, so I was saying I'm 171, it just feels weird. But when I look down, I'm like, yeah, okay, I have like a belly full of weight right there. When I was talking to my doctor about the babies, she said they just need to cook for 2 more weeks and then they are free to come whenever they want. She said 35 weeks is that mark you want to hit, and after that, if they come, they should be perfectly fine, especially since mine are measuring over a week ahead, almost 2 weeks ahead. So yes, and my mother-in-law gets here in exactly 13 days. So she gets here the day before I turn 35 weeks, before the babies are 35 weeks. So hopefully all of this timing works out. We originally were gonna have her come when I was turning 36 weeks, but I just had this gut feeling she should come a week earlier, so she is. So we'll see when those little dudes come. If you have a guess of when you think the baby is gonna be born, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'm actually gonna start writing down YouTube usernames and my family's guesses, because the fact that they could come anytime between, honestly, now and October 3rd, there's a lot of different like guesses. I'm sticking with September 25th, just so you know. I've been in love with my heating pad ever since I got it like 2 weeks ago. It is a lifesaver, but now I'm having to fight my husband for it when he's home, so I try to use it mostly during the day and right before I go to bed at night. But you know, being pregnant, you kind of get like super hot and super cold and super hot and super cold, so the heating pad doesn't really help that very much. I pulled something in my leg. So I'm gonna try and look online more about what this exact muscle is called, but when you're standing and your legs are here, like it's right where my crotch starts and my thigh stops on my left leg, and it's just like the nerve right there. I don't know what happened, but every time I like walk around the house or try and go up and down the stairs, it has been so painful. My dad said it was that I pulled my, I can't even remember because I'm not pregnant. But then my mom said, no, that's not what that is. That's on the outside. I want to say it starts with like a T or an H or a, I don't know. But I have no idea what it is. It usually would just happen like randomly sometimes, but ever since yesterday around like noon, it has been so painful. So hopefully I can figure out what that is and stretch it out, because that will not be nice during labor. Speaking of labor and contractions, my Braxton Hicks have been more frequent throughout the day. So they, like recently they are mostly just like at nighttime, especially if I would try to lay on my left side to go to sleep. I don't know why that is, because apparently your left side is supposed to be like the best side for you to sleep on because of blood flow, I think is what the internet and my doctor said. But when I sleep on my right side, I get way more sleep. Like if I start the night off on my left side, I get up like 8 or 9 times to go pee. And if I start on my right side, I only get up like 2 or 3 times. So I've been loving my right side recently. Something I thought I was feeling with JR, which I'm now realizing I don't think I felt it not even one time when I was pregnant with him, is hiccups. I always thought, oh yeah, JR had hiccups when I was pregnant with him. No, he did not. Not like these babies. Since they're both like, since one of them's so far head down, I feel it like where my underwear hits my belly, and it's just like the weirdest like feeling, like especially when they both get them at the same time and they're like obviously not in sync with hiccups. That'd be crazy if they were. And I just feel hiccups, and it, you know, it's so cute and it's like, oh, the baby has hiccups, but then like a minute into it you're like, oh my gosh, this is so distracting. So yeah, they have the hiccups. I wonder if they'll have the hiccups a lot when they are born too. So that's something I'm looking forward to finding out, is if they have the hiccups once they actually get here. JR never really had hiccups, and he never really had any issues. He was a really good baby. I did use that Mother's Bliss gripe water, which I need to get more of for the twins, because I know we went through that pretty fast. But I wonder if they'll have hiccups a lot when they're born. I am pretty sure that they'll have a full head of hair because of my acid reflux. That's an old wives' tale that was very true with JR. He's in his room sleeping. I feel like I said it every video, because I feel like whenever I talk about him, I like point back here because my door's closed and this is the hallway and his room's over there. But yeah, so hiccups, craziness, ooh, especially at night, like when the babies are in a position and then they start to move, or they give me a Braxton Hick and it wakes me up, and that's usually when I go to the bathroom. But even during the day, when I go pee, I have to like reposition myself like so many times like this, trying to get the pee out, because they sit and like their feet are just like so heavy on my bladder, I guess. It like stops it. I've had to like try and lift my stomach up to try and go pee. It's probably the weirdest thing in the world, but when I get like a TMI, but when I get like a good pee out, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel great, because normally it's just like a third or a quarter or maybe a half, if I'm lucky, of what's in there, and I have to get up 2 minutes later and pee again. It's just, and when you're this big walking around with like basically Mars in your belly, because my belly is so big, it's not fun. That and my belly being so big brings me to my next and I think last point. My maternity shirts don't even really fit anymore, so that's fun. What I mean by that is they fit here and everything great, but going under my stomach, like here, I'm gonna get up a little bit. If I wanted to wear my shirt, I like it, you know, to be like a normal shirt, like go right underneath here, but if I want to cover my belly, I have to pull it like this, so then I just look like a weirdo walking around with like a shirt pulled all the way down. It doesn't fit like a normal shirt does anymore, unless I have like my leggings on that go over the belly, which is basically the only thing that goes over my belly, and it only goes like halfway and it digs into my skin. Being pregnant with twins, they don't really take those people into consideration when they're making maternity clothes. So maternity clothing companies, you need bigger freaking waistbands on your clothes. I mean, come on, people. Some of us are all belly and it goes straight out like a freaking torpedo. Like, but besides that, everything's good. People ask me like, oh my God, don't you feel like a beached whale already? If you can hear that, my AC just kicked on and the unit is literally right outside my window, so sorry. But people ask me, oh my gosh, aren't you feeling like a beached whale? So tired, just like so ready to not be pregnant. Yeah, so ready not to be pregnant anymore. I've been pregnant for 33 weeks with 2 children at once. I'm beyond excited and ready to meet these little boys. I cannot wait for the newborn stage. A lot of people say it sucks because you're like exhausted and all this stuff, but I love the newborn stage, so I'm looking forward to it so much. But when you have a toddler, and I'm trying to have a certain mindset, which I've also learned from my hypnobirthing book, which I did mention in one of my other pregnancy updates, and I even put like a picture of the cover. I have it on the Amazon Kindle app on my phone. And one of the things they tell you is like, don't. I don't know where I got off topic, so this might not make any sense. But anyways, in the book it says, you know, keep things positive and everything, so I just keep telling myself it could be worse, and this pregnancy is really great. I'm still carrying about half the weight I did with JR, so it's crazy that I gained so much weight with him. And you know, it was my first pregnancy. My husband was deployed. I didn't really notice it, but this time around I definitely can tell that I feel better, and I feel like, you know, just everything is a lot better of an experience, even with 2 babies. So I have really enjoyed this pregnancy overall. I really enjoyed sharing it with you guys on YouTube. I'm gonna be so happy to be able to have these videos to look back on. And when the babies are born, I'm gonna be able to have like those vlogs to look back on. And JR has vlogs since I started vlogging when he was like, had just turned 1 and he wasn't even walking yet. So that's one of the reasons I really love YouTube and my channel, is because, you know, these are memories for me too, to look back at my kids and my experiences. And I don't know, now I'm just pregnant and rambling. I do want to say one more time, thank you so much for 800 subscribers. I cannot wait to see how fast we hit 1,000. That's going to be such a big deal for me. I'm thinking about doing a little something for when I hit 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed. I'm looking at my list right now. I've got 2 big old pineapples in my belly that are hiccuping and giving me Braxton Hicks and flipping around in there with, I don't know how they have the room to do that, but they do. And yes, that is everything for my 33-week pregnancy update. I always feel like these videos are going to be so fast and quick. I don't have very many notes, and it's already 14 and then like 45 seconds. So it's just, you know, me rambling on for too long. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want to see more pregnancy updates, and especially if you've been liking them being weekly recently, since before we know it, we will be seeing vlogs, and I will be sitting here with a baby in each arm introducing you all to my 2 little boys, which I cannot wait to tell you their names either, but I think we'll wait till the birth and labor vlog. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye! Alright guys, so for 33 weeks, the measurement of the bump is
almost 48.
So 47 and...
Or yeah, 47.
47 and a quarter.